Good morning, y'all. Today is Monday, November 6th, 2023. I am back with another video. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I did. I took my son and 4 other kids, which is a total of 5 kids, to the fair. And they ran me crazy. But Lord knows, I thank God for being able to do it. I thank God for the opportunity, for placing them in my care and giving me the means to provide for those kids. One of them was mine, my son, his best friend, and his 3 siblings, and his best friend's birthday was yesterday. So I had a blast just watching those kids run around, like, just so excited at the fair, man. Just, I bought them a band where they can ride everything free. I'm not free, they don't have to pay. An all access pass. I paid for the skip line so they can get ahead of everybody. And it was beautiful. And I just sat there and I ain't riding. I'm a big chicken when it comes to those rides. They had more courage than I did. Some of the rides that they got on, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. But them little kids, man, ranging from 11 down to 7, and they was all over the place. And it made me so happy to see them happy like that, especially my son, right? So I had a beautiful weekend. Just making some kids happy made me happy. And I always heard that it's better to give than to receive. So I seen the meaning of that yesterday, because giving made me extremely happy, made me proud, made me feel, I know one thing, right? I was thinking to myself, if I would have left the world yesterday, I knew that there was somebody on this planet that was glad that I was here. There was somebody on this planet, if it wasn't nothing but those kids, which I know is more people than that, but I know for a fact that those kids, if I would have left yesterday, if yesterday would have been my last day, those kids were happy that I lived, that I was on this earth. So, with that being said, is there somebody, if it ain't but one person, that's glad that you lived, that you were on this earth for however long you were here? Is there one person that's glad you were here? That's all you need, at least, to make a difference in one person. If you got more than that, that's fine. But one person, before you leave here, you should have made a difference in at least one person's life to where they're glad that you lived. And if you don't have that one person, start today to create that one person. Make a difference in at least one person's life, so at least one person will be glad that you existed. I don't care how much money you have, how much success you have, what you've accomplished in life. You can be a multi-billionaire with a company that employs thousands of people. If you don't have at least one person that is glad and happy and blessed and feel blessed that you existed, you're a failure. I don't care what else you got. That's a failure to me. I don't care what else you got. All the money, fame, prestige, president of the United States, I don't care who you are. If there's not at least one person on this planet that can say, I'm glad that you were here. I am happy and blessed that you were here. If you don't have at least one person to say that about you before you die, you're a failure. You failed at life. But anyway, that ain't what this video is about, but I just wanted to get that off my chest. That's like a early morning, I guess, rant. I wanted to get that out my chest. Make somebody happy that you were here. You ain't got to make everybody happy, but at least one person, whether it be your child, because a lot of kids that ain't happy about their parents, because their parents are deadbeats. So it can be your child, your cousin, whoever. Somebody needs to be happy that you were here, so you won't leave this world being a failure, because that's what makes a failure to me. I don't care if you work at McDonald's or clean toilets, whatever you do for a living, that don't make you a success or a failure. The fact that somebody is so happy that you were here makes you a success. It ain't money or material thing. I promise you it ain't. It's a bunch of rich people died that's gone and forgot about it. Nobody give a damn about them. And it's some people that didn't have much money, but when they left here, the funeral was packed with people crying. And they ain't had no money or material stuff. But when they died, their funeral was packed with people that was sad because they was gone. That's what you're gonna have when you leave here. Damn the money. But money's good to have. So this video is really about, I'm 6 minutes in. I ain't got to what the video is about. That just came out. Somebody needed to hear that. This video is about, I have a very close friend of mine. We've been friends since we was kids, right? And he's had a rough go at it in life, but it's his fault because of choices he's been making. Not the world, not the racist white folks, not the hate niggas. It ain't none of that. It was choices that he's made, right? So we talk on occasion. We don't talk as much because I kind of got frustrated with him because he calls me with the problem, but he don't take the solution. He constantly focuses on the problem. We all got problems. But I want to tell y'all, to every problem, I don't care what that problem is, to every problem, there is a solution. I am a solution-based person, which means if you're talking to me with your problems, I'm going to ask you, what do you want to do about it? I ain't got time to sit there and dwell on it with you and go over and over again about the problem. Tell me the problem once, make it snappy. Because we finna spend our time, me and you, because I love helping people. It makes me feel like a giant to help people. I don't need no financial return on helping you. The fact that I helped you makes me feel like a giant. That's my payment. When people come to me and say, man, something you said or something you did really helped me, I'm a giant. Not the money. So anyway, when you come to me for help, you're telling me your problems. I'm a solution-based person. We ain't gonna dwell on them problems too long. You only got so long to tell me what the problem is. And you ain't got many times to tell me about the problem. As a man thinketh, so is he. So the reason we ain't finna talk and dwell on that problem for too long, because whatever you think about and focus on, that's what's gonna remain. So if you always thinking about the problem, always talking about the problem, always focusing on the problem, you ain't got time to focus on no solution. You can't focus on both. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. You gotta be one or the other. So over here, we focusing on being happy. We focusing on solutions. So what we do is, when you put all your mind's energy, because everything is energy in this world, it's all energy. The body is energy. We live on energy, we're electricity. So whatever you focus on, we call it the law of attraction. Whatever you focus on, that's what you're gonna have. If you focus on problems, the bills, the bad health, the bad marriage, whatever you got going on, it don't matter what the problem is. A problem is a problem. And if you focus on that, you'll never get to a solution. So check this out. He got a bad marriage. Okay. He tell me about how bad his wife is. You know, he ain't tell me about what he did, but he tell me about his wife. Cool. You done told me about that for the last 20 years. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about your wife. No matter what you telling me she did, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about her. This ain't got nothing to do with her. This about you. What you gonna do? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. 20 years later, you ain't left yet. So therefore, I don't really talk to you much. Cause I ain't got time for that. You ain't finna hold me down. You ain't finna be a brick and chain tied around my leg. You're not finna hold me back cause you wanna be held back. So what are you gonna do about it? Anybody that come to me with a problem, what you gonna do about it? So, you got bills, right? Everybody got bills. So you sitting around worried about the gas bill, light bill, rent. Oh Lord, I got all these bills. Yes, you do. What's the solution? Get some money and pay the bills. The bill ain't no problem. The lack of money is a problem. So what we need to do, when you come to me, I'm gonna tell you, focus on how you can get some money. That's all we gonna focus on. We ain't thinking about these bills. Damn them bills. Put them bills over there in the pile and leave them there. We ain't thinking about no damn bills. Cause get what the solution is to them bills. Money. You don't need to be sitting there thinking about them bills. The hell with them bills. Put them down, forget them. The solution to the bills is money. So what do you need to be focused on? The bills or the money? The solution or the problem? The problem is here. We trying to get rid of the problem. We ain't got to focus on that. It's here. We need to focus on what ain't here, which is the solution to the problem. When it's bills, the solution is money. Excuse me, y'all. I got to drink my caffeine. Let's go get some money. The solution to that problem. Now, money ain't the solution to all problems, but to those bills, money is the solution. So we're gonna focus on how can I get some money. And when you do that, guess what happens? Ideas start flowing that you didn't know about, that you didn't think about until you start focusing on it. Once you start focusing on how to get some money, I'm talking about more money than what you're already making. Because the money you're making ain't enough because you're behind on your bill. So your focus is to be, how can I get more money? Not just the money I'm making, how can I make more money? Get what happened? Commercials will come on TV. People will call you. You'll see someone on the internet, Facebook, about how to make some extra money where you at in life. Seriously. When you focus and think about that, you start drawing in ideas. Your mind starts attracting ideas that you didn't even know about until you start focusing on ways to make more money. Besides just your job. Just your job ain't covering it. You start focusing on, I need more money. How can I make more money? How can I make more money? What can I do to make more money? And guess what? More money start coming. Ideas to make more money start coming. I know this, not what nobody told me. This is how I'm on YouTube. There was a way to make more money. I ain't making a whole lot right now, but it's like an extra bill or two in the month right now. And I just started. I didn't think nothing about starting a YouTube channel. I was just thinking about how can I make more money. I was a truck driver, just a company driver. How can I make more money? Idea can't get your own truck. I never thought about that until I started about how can I make more money. Not being content with what I was already making. Okay, you're in a bad marriage. What can you do about that marriage? I'm not happy with this marriage. That's the problem. Is the marriage bad because you run the street? Stop running the street. Problem solved. Is the marriage bad because you with a woman that you're not compatible with? Because I ain't gonna call her a bad woman. Because she might be staying out all night long. She might be cheating on you, whatever. I still ain't gonna call her a bad woman. Y'all ain't compatible. Because if y'all is compatible, whenever a woman is head over heels in love with you, she ain't cheating. When a woman respect you, she's not cheating. If she cheating on you and treating you bad and being belligerent and talking back and just not acting right, she don't respect you. That's a you problem, not her. She's not a bad person. She just don't respect you. If a woman, I don't care who the woman is, how good of a woman she is, if she don't respect you, she ain't gonna act right. And if she don't respect you, that's your fault, not her, my friend. Work on your respect issue. Make her respect you. I ain't talking about putting no hands on. I'm talking about your behavior, how you act, how you carry yourself. A woman respects a strong man, you done got weak. Get your strength back or leave. One of the ways to get your strength back to that woman is the fact that you leave. I ain't telling nobody to leave their wife. But sometimes that's what you need to do to show her that you can. To make her see you ain't as weak as she thought you would. So, got a bad marriage? Sometimes you might have to leave. Sometimes you might have to stop running the street. Sometimes you might have to stop blowing your money at the casino. Whatever the problem is, there's a solution to it. You're fucking up the bill money on the drugs, stop doing the drugs. That's a solution. Next thing you know, money starts showing up in the bank for you again. There's a solution to every problem. When you come to me, don't come to me with problems only. Come to me with an open mind, with your mind open to be willing to take in the solutions. Because that's what I'm coming at you with, solutions. I ain't gonna sit around with you and woe is me all day long, or woe me party. I ain't the one to do that. I will cut you off, I will hang up in your face. If all you doing is telling me about the problem, and you ain't listening to me when I'm telling you the solution, I'm click, I ain't gonna even say bye. I'm hanging up. I'm willing to help anybody, I'm willing to listen to anybody. But if you ain't willing to listen to the solution and get into the solution, I'm gonna hang up in your face. And I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you get mad about it, I don't care if you call me rude. I'm hanging up in your face. I don't have, life is too short. I don't have time. Hold on, y'all. 304. 304? All right, thank you. There is no problem bigger than the power that God gave you to solve it. There's no problem bigger than God. And God already gave you the ability to solve the problem. A lot of people sitting around here listening to, believing in religion and what they're being taught, that you sit around and pray and ask God for that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You pray all you want to. God has already given each person the power to conquer anything that you're going through. We just don't use it. We don't tap into it. Because we've been lied to and manipulated to that the power is outside of us. That we should pray and sit and wait for something to happen. Nothing ever happens. God has already given man everything that man needs to survive, to overcome, to conquer. We already have it. Some of y'all still are on your knee right now praying, waiting for it. When you already got it. Go do it. Get it done. You overweight? Hit the gym. Eat right. If you don't, it's because you don't want to. Not because you can't. You don't want to. You don't make enough money. You ain't happy with your job, your career. Change it. Go get another job, get another career, or get an extra job. You don't, because you don't want to. You don't feel like it. I don't feel like working out of my hours, because I used to say the same thing. I don't feel like doing all that. You don't want it. Solution to every problem. I promise you there's a solution to every problem. If you're talking to me, if you're coming to me with your problem, we either gonna get into a solution, or I'm gonna send you on your way. I'm gonna hang up in your face, or I'm gonna walk off from you if we standing there talking and you ain't trying to hit me when I tell you this is what you do about that. What you coming to me, what you telling me for? You just want me to sit there and listen to you? Harp on, oh, she doing me like this. She doing me like that. You know what she said to me? You know how she did me? She ain't come home last night. That damn woman, that damn man, my damn kids. You know what she said? You know what she did? I'm sitting there. You through? As a matter of fact, I cut you off before you even finish. What you gonna do about it? That's what I gotta ask you. That's this video. What you gonna do about it? If you ain't gonna do nothing about it, don't talk to me about it. I don't wanna hear your problem. I got a problem. Everybody got a problem. I don't wanna hear your problem. You are responsible for taking care of your problem, not me, not your friend, nobody. You are responsible. Your problem was given to you by God to build you up. You were meant to solve that problem for a reason. Just like going to school, you have problems, right? Math problems, science problems, whatever, and you're supposed to solve those problems to advance to the next level. The problems you are dealing with are for you to advance to the next level when you solve the problem. If you don't solve this problem, you're going to stay in the first grade. You're not going to pass to the second grade until you pass the problems of the first grade. If your life been stuck for the last 20 years in this same spot, it's because you haven't solved the problems of the grade level you're on. Do y'all get that? You want to advance to the next level, you have to solve the problem that God gave you for the grade that you're in. You cannot go to the 12th grade until you solve the problems of the 11th grade. They're problems for a reason. They're here to grow you. If you don't solve the problem, you won't advance. Sorry, bye.